Michael Chandler is not getting the shot, and he's afraid that his fight with Justin Gaethje might be in jeopardy. The UFC haven't announced where UFC 268 is going to be yet, but allegedly they're trying to get Madison Square Garden, and he says he won't have the shot by November 6th. Okay, he's supposed to fight Justin Gaethje, and he don't know. He thinks the fight may be in jeopardy because of the recent shot policies announced by the government. Okay, says they haven't found a venue for the bout, but he won't be able to compete if it's in New York because he's not getting the shot. On a recent Instagram live session, he says he's not getting it due to the rushed nature of producing this shot. Okay, he said, I just saw that New York is dropping some heavy mandates on the city of New York. If I was to fight on that November 6th card, or whoever is fighting on November 6th, I don't know how many fighters will have the shot. I really don't keep a tally on who is or who isn't, but I will not have the shot. Okay, so a lot of people, they don't want to get it because they know there could be some bad repercussions. There are risks. There definitely are risks. And Chandler thinks that the whole nature of it was rushed. Okay, he said he wants to get another shot at the lightweight belt soon. A win over former interim champion like Gaethje will catapult him back into the conversation. Okay, yeah, that would be a pretty amazing fight, as they're both heavy punchers. Okay, and right here it says Dana White has already stated he won't require fighters to get the shot. So that might mean UFC's 268's lightweight feature between Gaethje and Chandler could move back to Vegas or Texas or Florida. Regardless, fans can look forward to a massive fight for Chandler and Gaethje, regardless of where the fight takes place. So this is actually kind of good news, because they're going to be taking revenue and money away from these places that are forcing this medical experiments on people. Okay, so this is an amazing thing. There's Dana White, and he says UFC fighters won't be forced to get a shot. Never gonna happen. Okay, so he said UFC fighters are required to do a lot of things without having a say, from wearing only approved apparel in lieu of sponsorship deals to drug testing, among others. But getting the shot won't be one of them. I would never, and this is Dana White, a quote from Dana White, I would never tell another human being what to do with their body. He said, if you want to get a shot, that's up to you. That's your choice. You're never going to hear me say I'm going to force people to get a shot. It's never going to happen. So White's message comes after the NFL recently informed teams that the sickness among people without the shot could lead to forfeited games, and I heard also fines. So the policy, while not a mandate, puts pressure on players. This is coercion to get the shot. Okay, so allegedly these cases are surging, if you believe the tests that they're using are correct, caused by highly contagious Delta. 90% of new infections. Okay, and what Dana White also said about the media is, who are they? You know, who are they? If you watch the Nelk interview, Nelk has a podcast, and they had Dana White on there. So go check that out. And he said the media, he just ignores them, just like this. You know, they just gotta do what they're told. So here they are. They're putting all this stuff about how it's so effective, the shots are so effective and all that, but probably because they're forced to. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to continue like they want to do with sports and musics and all that kind of thing. So all this stuff, Michael Chandler, who hasn't got the shot, cast doubt on whether he'll be able to fight. I think a lot of people are doing that. They're telling you in New York you can't go into a restaurant or gym unless you have the shot and can prove it and things like that. White said some people are getting fired if they don't get the shot. Yeah, that's not going to happen here. You want to get the shot? Get the shot. If you don't, that's your decision, your body. So God bless Dana White. He's doing what everybody should be doing, what the whole country, what every business, every corporation, every sports team, every musician, everybody, every venue should be saying the same thing. Dana White makes it happen. He made it happen. The UFC was only out for like 6 weeks before they started back up. Nobody else was doing it. But Dana White found a way. And he's always leading the way. Hopefully, this is just the first in many to come, to where they're not forcing people to inject something in their body. That's an experiment. The experiment doesn't end until 2023. Trials aren't concluded until 2023. So hopefully this is definitely a step in the right direction. And hopefully the fight will still continue somewhere, Florida, Texas, one of the places where they're not forcing people. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys on the side of Dana White? Are you on the side of these media guys who claim that it should be mandated? Thanks for watching. Take care.